Good day, hello again. I am NINJADEN. I am here to teach you some more postures. How to defend against an enemy or an opponent that wants to strike you or hurt you or seriously harm you or kill you. Unfortunately, in this world, there are people out there like that. So we have to be prepared and we have to be ready for action. So, there's one thing with the shinobi warrior, he always protected this side, the left side, which is his heart, his soul. His heart and soul is there. So in battle, he would always protect at any cost, unless he had a right heart. But mostly people, their heart is off-center to the left, right? So our first posture that we're going to talk about is called ichimonji. In Japan, it's actually ichimonji. That's how they don't pronounce vowels, okay? So with that posture, what you do is you put your hand out straight, okay? So you're in a stance like this, then you go like that, okay? That's ichimonji, okay? So what that does is that directs energy to the opponent or the enemy that is facing you. That you are giving them a warning with your spirit not to come in. So if they come in, then it's just, you can do anything. There's many combinations you can do. But right now we're going to stick with postures, okay? There's another posture. That's the defense posture. Then there's the attack posture, and I talked about this before. This is called Doko no Kamai, which is the angry tiger, angry lion posture, okay? So this posture is like this, okay? Like that. So sometimes you can even hide your fist behind your head like this. You always have to protect your head, protect your heart, protect your face, your nose, anything. So if a strike is coming for you, you can trap it, okay? And use the counterattack, okay? So you can go in. Like I was talking about before, that you can actually jam your opponent or an enemy, but you have to dare to do that. You have to be a ninja, and you have to, you cannot second guess yourself. You have to be confident, and you jam them. Once you jam them, you're into their personal space. It's a takedown. It has to be, okay? Or they're going to hurt you. So make sure you know what you're doing. But right now, we're talking about postures again. So postures, very important. Sometimes you can just stand like this, and somebody comes up on you. You can go into posture, just like that, okay? Put your hand out straight, high enough that it will block a punch or a kick, right? You know, and in ninjutsu, I'll tell you, there are no blocks. You can take somebody down by when they're going to punch you, you can take their arm and throw them, nage. You can throw them down to the ground like that too. So that's another thing that you can do. Okay. So there's been many instances where I have warned an opponent or an enemy not to come into my personal space. Just lately, in fact. So I'll tell you, there's people that are they're not in the right mind. So maybe they're under the influence of alcohol, they're under the influence of weed, they're under the influence, or they're just mad at the world. Who knows? You got to be prepared. You have to be ready, because they could have a gun, they could have a knife. You have 3 seconds to act in that situation, because they may kill you otherwise. You don't know. They may shoot you. You have, first of all, the first thing you have to do is get out of the line of their targeting. Okay, you don't have to move very much. 45-degree angles, right? 45-degree angles. I would not recommend you go here, because if you do that, you have to make sure that you're attacking, okay? Because then they can strike you here, okay? They can strike you here. So you have to make sure that they're actually within distance, and if you're on this side, you are attacking. You are attacking them. You have them behind. You can get them in a stranglehold behind, and you can actually throw them down to the ground. But you're not just going to throw them down to the ground. You're going to hurt them, because if you don't hurt them, they're going to keep attacking you. Okay. So that's all I'm going to talk about today, guys. Look forward to my next video on postures. We're going to keep going with postures, but there's many postures. But remember, you have to be prepared to act. When you're in posture, you have to be prepared that you will see, as you become ninja, you will see the openings, and you can strike the person there. There's so many different ways. One thing to look forward to: Ninja Den will talk to you about ruling katas. There's 5 ruling katas of the elements, okay? There's earth, there's water, there's fire, okay? There's wind, and there's void. So there's 5 elements. 5 elements. They're called ruling katas, or the Sanchen no kata, okay? Sanchen no kata there's nothing beyond that. When you start using Sanchen no Kata, you will take your opponent down, whether it be with fire, water, earth, wind, or void. I'll just give you a little taste before I go here. With void is you use Kasumi ninja mind clouding. You throw your hand up, and when you throw your hand up, you do a stomp, heel kick in their sternum or in their solar plexus. Okay, that's just a taste of what Sanchen no Kata is all about. So you throw your hand up and you stomp and heel kick. Okay, so you heel kick, right? You heel kick right in the solar plexus, or you can go higher, but you got to make sure that you keep your balance. Okay. That's all I'm going to talk about today, guys. Wish you a good night. Thank you for watching. Good night. Sayonara.